You guys won't believe what just happened.
I shot a big one.
Holy crap, guys. This is the biggest whitetail I've ever shot, I think.
Here comes Skyler. Nice shoot, baby.
The moment is brought to you by Recreations Taxidermy and the partners of Gobi Heat. Stay warm, always.
Many people may consider my archery season unsuccessful, but I'd have to disagree. Sure, I didn't fill my archery tag, but I was able to experience God's beautiful country up close and personal. And because of that, I am extremely thankful and blessed. Keoma and I saw plenty of does and fawns during the archery season, but we chose to pass them up waiting for a buck. The days that we hunted, we saw anywhere from 9 to 17 deer. While Dawson and Olivia were fortunate enough to tag out during the archery season, I only had one small 3x3 show up, and I chose to pass him up. We had plenty of opportunities to shoot mule deer does, but we held back from squeezing the release in hopes that a buck would step out next. We saw a small mule deer bedded down in an alfalfa field and decided to pull a stalk. We got to within 40 yards of him before he grew too curious and stood up. Looking back, we probably should have shot, but we chose not to and just enjoyed another close encounter. After a few unexpected visitors, our archery season came to an end. But that just meant one thing. It was time to pick up the rifle during the rut.
He's under the tree stand. No, he's turning in. Got a shot. He's moving. Did I miss him?
No, you smoked him.
Pretty sure you got him.
I don't know what to tell you.
You were sleeping. No. What did we do? I said we should rattle.
Yeah. I said no.
So a buck came in. How far away was he? He's right tree stands there. It's about 100 yards. I'm pretty sure he smoked them because he bowed down and he was, I don't even think his front leg was moving, so I'm pretty sure he hit him good.
It wasn't even the little forky one.
No, he was a 4x4. Good job. Let's pack up and we'll see.
It's blood.
Kioma, there's lots right here.
Huh?
There's lots right there.
Is that shot a bit far back?
It's a little far back, but it's still good. Put the gun down against the tree. Hold your very first deer.
You sure he's dead?
You want me to test him out?
Yeah.
Big body on him.
He's not bad.
No, not at all, baby.
I don't mean to be laughing at your death. I'm sorry, but...
Run us through what happened.
Well, there was fighting,
Yeah.
like just to the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to the east of us. Couldn't see anything. They were moving around in that bush, still couldn't see anything.
They were so close, we heard one of them pee.
We were sitting there doing nothing for like 3 hours, 2 hours. I went to sleep. Yeah, I fell asleep for a while. I woke up from that just to see nothing. But he saw something, so...
There was a deer, don't know what it was, but there was a deer.
There was a deer. And then waited for about another hour. And then got that again. I look up, you could see him
We
walking.
rattled though, we rattled him in.
Yeah, he did.
After we rattled, he came in probably, no longer than 5 minutes after we were done, hey?
Yeah, well, and I told you earlier to not do that, so that was my bad. But, yeah, so we rattled, I got the tap again, and then I looked up, saw him walking around a little bit, got the gun all ready, and then he was just going to walk right on through. And then Skylar did a little bit of a grunt, and he stopped, and then boom. And then it took a little bit to pick up his trail. He wasn't too far off of where I shot him. Less
60
than 100
yards, yeah. 96-yard shot. What were your initial thoughts when you first pulled the trigger?
I was worried that I missed. I was worried that I did, or I gave him a bad shot, so he'd be hurt. We'd be tracking for a while while this poor guy was in pain, but came up on him and he wasn't...
Took a while for us to find the blood trail.
Yeah, but he was dead when we came up on him, so glad that he didn't suffer. And
that is your very first deer?
First deer, first buck, and gonna feed the whole family.
Very first kill, other than, like your rodents and
birds.
everything like that. It's gonna fill the freezer. Huge body on him. Very opening day for us. We spent a long time in the archery season, but luck wasn't on our side there. Luck was on our side today, and she's tagged out by 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
2.5 hours into opening season, we're gonna field dress them and come back out. I'm gonna come back out. We'll see if she does, and I'm gonna hopefully fill my tag too. But beautiful deer, beautiful deer.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. Thank you, God.
Gotta dress him now.
Now the fun begins. "5 hours later, after we field dressed and deboned Keoma's deer, I returned to the very same stand she shot her deer out of. As I walked up to the stand, I spooked a doe and fawn that were feeding 75 yards away. After letting things settle down, I decided to try rattling, and not too long after, this small mule deer buck came in. The wind was to my disadvantage, and so I sprayed some buck bomb doe and heat urine at the base of my tree and on the branches above, hoping that this would help eliminate my scent and attract a buck. Judging by how after this deer and I made eye contact and circled downwind of me and still came in right underneath the tree stand, I would say it worked. As I'm watching this mule deer, I notice movement out in front of me.
Kioma tagged out earlier this morning and I just shot a big one too. Right now looking for blood. Oh my lord, thank you. Holy crap, guys. This is the biggest whitetail I've ever shot, I think. A beautiful deer. Check out this deer. What a beautiful, beautiful buck. What an unbelievable day. Kioma and I were out here early this morning. 2 hours in, she shot a beautiful 4x4, her very first deer. We loaded that guy up, brought him home, skinned it. I came back out here at about 3 o'clock, saw 2 does, rattled in a mule deer, and then this guy right here came by not too longer. He's only got about 3 inches in between there. My goodness, what an amazing, amazing day. Thank you, my Lord, for these blessings. Got a broken one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the biggest whitetail I have ever shot.
Come in and pick a fight now.